Oh man, they're the worst. Are you from Louisiana?
I've lived in the Panhandle for a long time.
Uh-oh. Shame on them. Shame on them, stealing those good boys away from us all. It's all good. I'm in a good place. I'm pregnant, so without his shadow over me. This has been a really fun show. We always get nervous when we come to places that we haven't played very often, especially in winter storms, because there's always that risk that you're going to show up into the beautiful room and it's going to be completely empty. So we've been so touched and honored that there are so many of you who chose to come out and spend your Saturday night willingly being depressed by two Alabama rednecks. You've been so wonderful, and we're quite excited to come back again, hopefully with a new record and a baby under our arm. We would love it if you would come see us again in the future. If you do not want to wait for us to come back and play a show, we are going to be hanging out at the merch table after the show's over. We got a lot of crap that we'd love to trade you for your money. But you don't have to buy anything. Just come say hey to us, because we'd love to tell you in person how much we appreciate you being here and to give you a true first-hand experience of how awkward we are as people. It isn't just a charade, unfortunately. It's mainly just you. Okay, well anyway. Come say hello to us at the merch table if you're not in a hurry to get home and get in bed, which I would not blame you. We also need to say how much we've appreciated everyone here at this beautiful venue for welcoming us and taking such good care of us tonight. So thank you, everyone who's had a part in making this show happen. And please let us come back. This last song that we're going to play for you is the title track of our third record. And I mentioned earlier in the show that we ran into a difficult time, which is what inspired our entire third record. But after our second record came out a few years ago, we found ourselves facing an enormous lawsuit from someone who was once our dear friend and manager. And the lawsuit that he served to the two of us forced us into bankruptcy at the ages of 26 and 28 years old. Not what you want to do at that age. And right as we filed bankruptcy, we got dropped from our record deal. We couldn't get shows, and we felt completely lost and uninspired and heartbroken because this... it was just a really difficult time for us, because usually music is a comfort for the two of us, and it became this kind of dark place for the two of us for a little while. And so we thought that the universe was telling us that we weren't supposed to be making music anymore, and we were supposed to hang it up and get a straight job and stay home. And thankfully, the only way that we know how to process our feelings is to sit down and write songs about them. And so the two of us sat down together and started really just this emotional journey of trying to heal ourselves. And we never dreamed it would happen, but the songs that we wrote on our darkest days became our third record. And that third record went out into the world. It took us all over the place on tour. It took us to the Grammys for the first time, and it has changed our lives really and truly in a good way. A really good way. And we learned so many lessons from that difficult time that we would have never learned if we hadn't had to go through it. And I'm not telling you this long-winded story to make us look like we're anything special, but I'm trying to tell you that if you are here in this room and you're going through something really hard right now, it may not be bankruptcy or, getting dropped from a record deal, but whatever it is that is your burden right now, we truly believe that if you will just keep walking through the struggle, what's waiting for you on the other side is so much more beautiful than you could dream right now. And we think that it will be worth it, and the person that you become because of it is who you were meant to be. And so we just want to take this weird little TED talk and try to tell you that it really is worth going through the bad stuff to find the good. And we've seen it ourselves, and we think that it's true for you too. So from two people who understand, we hope that you find your way to where you need to be. So this song, it's the title track of our record. It summarizes a lot of the hard lessons that we had to learn in order to be where we are now. And so we named our record after it. Our song and our album are called You Don't Own Me Anymore.